This one's wife, raging in Vancouver. Pin of perfection. Hello, I'm HG Tudor. This one's wife was boogieing away to Simple Minds, very apt, and smirking during the Canadian national anthem. More about that in due course. But her delight at once again seeking out the camera and being photographed at an ice hockey game soon gave way to screams of unadulterated rage. Why? Because the nemesis outmaneuvered her once again. The Princess of Wales was involved in a South Korean state visit, which received publicity, not least as a consequence of how stunning she looked. A state visit is the pinnacle in the roster of official duties in which senior royals partake, and therefore it's when they must look their most regal. The Princess of Wales stepped up to the challenge on Tuesday morning, donning an unmissable head-to-toe red outfit to greet South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol and his wife Kim Keon-hee. Conforming to Queen Elizabeth II's adage that "I must be seen to be believed," Kate's look made her visible from afar as the official welcome ceremony that took place on Horse Guards Parade, with every aspect of her outfit, from her hat to her bag, in matching scarlet. The princess has previously worn the bow-adorned dress for the Together at Christmas carol service which she hosted in 2021. For this new outing, she added a power-shouldered cape. Both pieces were designed by Catherine Walker & Co., the Chelsea-based design atelier that has created formal wear for Kate since the beginning of her life as a royal, and for Princess Diana before that. A further problem there. After all, this one's wife loves to engage in the Diana duplication, and here is the nemesis, wearing clothing from the same tailor. Capes have become a feature of the princess's evening wear wardrobe in recent years, most notably the Jenny Packham gold sequin dress, wow, she wore to the premiere of James Bond film No Time to Die in 2021. But this is the first time she had done a daytime cape. It's a piece that creates a sense of grandeur and drama, which could not be achieved with one of the coat dresses Kate would usually wear for an official occasion. It also feels like one of the princess's most grown-up and mature outfits to date. In a clever message of diplomacy, Kate's red look was complemented by Queen Camilla in a blue outfit by Anna Valentine and a Philip Tracy hat. Together, they wore the shades of the Taeyuk symbol, which features on the flag of South Korea and represents balance in the universe. The princess nodded to the pairing with her choice of jewellery, choosing sapphire and diamond earrings that once belonged to Princess Diana. It should be Diana, Princess of Wales. Once again, infuriating this one's wife. And as you can see from the pictures, it was a look well suited to the Princess of Wales as she turns up for a formal state visit, looking every inch the princess, looking regal and elegant. But not only did she look fantastic and was engaged in a state visit, showing off her credentials once again as a solid member of the royal family, the fact is that her pins were on display as she exited the vehicle in which she arrived, which prompted a piece in the Mail by Alice Hart Davis. CrossFit, Reformer Pilates, even her kneecaps are lovely. Princess Kate shows a flash of leg as she gets out of her car, but what a leg. Thus, not only is the Princess of Wales turning up to a state visit, not only does she look fantastic in what she's wearing, she manages to show off her leg, the pin of perfection, which of course would cause a major meltdown for this one's wife, who will of course be watching what the nemesis is doing, because she cannot help but come across it. Kate is painted black in the world of this one's wife. Nevertheless, her narcissism causes her to observe what she's doing because she wants to see Kate fail. But with each performance that the Princess of Wales provides, where she looks fantastic, where people adore her, where she is seen to look good, that will infuriate this one's wife because it puts her beyond the abilities of this one's wife. And as you can see, coming across your screen is a comparison of the two women. They're regularly compared against one another, in part because the press likes the idea of what used to be Duchess on Duchess action. But it also serves to demonstrate the difference by which the Princess of Wales, an empathic individual, sees herself and listens to stylist advice, compared to this one's wife, who thinks she knows better. And I'll let you judge for yourself from the various pictures who you think looks better and who has the better legs. Alison Hart-Davis continues by explaining, "Ooh la la, it's just an accidental flash of leg as a woman gets out of a car. But what a leg. Very pale, very slender, both fine-boned and finely toned, and it's a leg attached to the Princess of Wales, which makes it all the more extraordinary. Pictured yesterday while greeting the President and First Lady of South Korea on a state visit to London, she appeared to misjudge slightly the height of the car relative to tarmac, and thus the pin of perfection emerged. Of course, Kate shows us her legs now and then, in day wear that ends above the knee and in shorts on the sports pitch. But these images are far more arresting. I think it's their contrast to the demure outfit chosen to welcome Yoon Suk-yeol and his wife Kim Kyon-hee at Horse Guards Parade on the first incoming state visit since the King's coronation. Kate is on parade with the in-laws, and standing beside William, the coat covers almost to the ankle, though there's a more revealing knee-length dress beneath it. But how does Kate get legs like that? To start with, she's lucky with her genes and body structure, which give her the basic blueprint. Some of us are built like cart horses, and some, like Kate, are nature's thoroughbreds. She's among the most elegant and beautiful representations of the human form. Can you hear those screams in Vancouver as this one's wife reads this? Even her kneecaps are lovely. Then there's the fact that Kate is extremely slim. Such low body fat means we can see every detail of the musculature defined and outlined, particularly her calves, slender but strong. She clearly works out, and in the past has followed the Louise Parker method, the lifestyle program which focuses on daily exercise, 3 healthy meals a day, and plenty of sleep. But you also know Kate loves sport. Her favourite is hockey, but she's also good at tennis, has the upper body strength for rock climbing, and looks like a natural athlete when she runs. She reportedly enjoys CrossFit, the high-intensity strength and conditioning exercise class. But for the key to those exquisitely turned legs, I'd put money on Reformer Pilates, an exercise class conducted on what looks like a wooden torture table. It's low impact, but delivers a conditioning onto the legs like no other, thanks to a specialist machine with a sliding base and all manner of springs to increase resistance. The moves you perform upon this contraption require grace, poise, and strength, working all the leg muscles. It's hard work. I know, because I used to attend a session in London, trying not to notice supermodels such as Claudia Schiffer or Elle Macpherson on the other side of the room. But as Kate perhaps brilliantly displays, it certainly gets results. Thus, Alice Hart-Davis, with glowing praise for the Princess of Wales' legs, explaining how she gets to that point. Now, contrast that with this one's wife, who, in respect of her legs, faces speculation as to why do they look like the legs of a chicken? Why has she got such drastic weight loss? She doesn't exercise. Does she not eat properly? Is she on Ozempic? And thus, all of those queries and questions about the state of her legs, which admittedly looked better when she was younger and now look far too scrawny, results in challenge fuel, repeated threats to her control. So not only when people comment on her legs and it's critical, which of course offends her because she believes that she's truly stunning and beautiful, when she learns, and she will learn, of such unbridled praise for the Princess of Wales, this is something that will really cause an ignition of fury for this one's wife. For the Princess of Wales, the nemesis, to receive such high praise is anathema to this one's wife. It results in wounding, because the conversation is about someone else other than her. And therefore her fury will ignite, resulting in her perhaps slapping the screen, if she were looking at this in a newspaper, scrumpling it up and throwing it to one side, muttering under her breath, criticising the Princess of Wales to whichever lackey happens to be listening. The fact is, she cannot stand to see the Princess of Wales looking so good. Her narcissism causes her to abhor the way the Princess of Wales looks, and anybody that praises her is deemed to be an unreliable, traitorous and treacherous individual. This one's wife thinks she's far better looking than Catherine, thinks that her legs are superior to hers, and anything that suggests to the contrary offends her need for control and must be dismissed. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.